this morning. Katie chats it up with pop princess Britney Spears. Her skinny on her music, her man, and her movie.
Only on today.
This year's Super Bowl weekend is also being called the Britney Blowout. On Monday, I sat down with pop singing sensation Britney Spears to talk about her Pepsi ads featured during the big game, her romance with singer Justin Timberlake from the band NSYNC, and what it was like to host Saturday Night Live again.
Earthling, my name is Cragellera. I'm the queen of Orphulians.
Right.
A proud and peace-loving race.
Right.
My people have been awaiting your arrival for some time now.
Hey, word.
We're in desperate need of your help.
Dig it.
The Galaxians have received...
You hosted Saturday Night Live. You were the musical guest as well. Was that a lot of fun? What was that experience like?
I did that 2 years ago, and I remember I was extremely nervous, and I'm excited that I've done it before because I would have been like about to fall off my pants. I would have been sick because it's live, and the people, the energy, it was wonderful. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is. I come from theater. Like when I was younger, I did a lot of that, so I feel very comfortable like on a stage setting. So, and the cast, they're so sweet, and they try to, it's really funny because you're out there and you never know what's gonna happen. Like, I was up there and then Jimmy Fallon just starts losing it. And it's like, oh God, I gotta be cool now to not lose it, Britney, you know? So, no, they're a lot of fun.
They kind of go off on their own. Did you think Chris Kattan played an attractive version of you, or did you feel like, excuse me, I don't really look like that?
I was really embarrassed because when he first came out there, my people thought he was me. I was like, what?
Well, you know what? When he first came out, although I have to say, Britney, you're a little shapelier than Chris Kattan. When he first came out, though, his head was bent.
Yeah, his head was down,
and
people really thought,
that mug of his, and you thought, well, there's Britney. She's just doing her, head down thing.
Yeah. So I was upset. Sonia was like, Britney, I thought it was really you when you went out there. I was like, okay, Sonia, thanks a lot for saying that. The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. For those who think young.
Meantime, I have to ask you about the Super Bowl commercials, because you had a big role on Super Bowl Sunday in all those spots. Tell me about making those. I mean, was that a kick?
It was so much fun. It really, really was. No, it was cool because there were so many different setups, and there were so many different, it was like playing dress up, basically. And it was a blast, and there was a lot of choreography and the dancers, and there was different locations. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Was it fun for you to step back in time? Which decade did you like the best?
Oh, I like the hippie decade.
You like the 70s?
That was the best. We were all out in the field, and we had this old Winnebago car that I actually got to drive.
Yeah.
And
you got to wear the headband around your head.
And my little sister got to come out and be in that with me. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I bet it was. All right. So for all your fans, I have to ask you, how's Justin?
He's doing good.
I feel like I'm a reporter for Teen Beat. Hi, how's Justin, Britney?
He's doing wonderful. He's on a little break right now. He's about to start tour rehearsals, so right now he's just chilling, having a good time.
So what are you going to do now? Are you going to be able to take a break?
Yes, I will. In I think 2 months, I'm going to probably take a little break and just be able to chill with him, and yeah.
Well, you've been going, because I bet those Pepsi commercials were pretty grueling to shoot, one after the other, and to learn all the choreography and the songs.
To be totally honest with you, the director who did the shoot, the quickest director I've ever worked with, so it was a lot quicker than what it seemed, yeah.
Any news on the Justin front, like any engagement pending, or something you'd like to share with all your fans here at the Today Show?
No, we're not getting married, no.
Not now, anyway, but you're not ruling it out, are you?
Huh?
You're not ruling it out. Maybe in the future
Maybe
sometime.
in the future, yes.
Well, tell them we said hey,
I will definitely
and the rest
do
of the NSYNC gang as well.
I will.
Listen, I just want to say I've had a really great time last night.
Justin, that wasn't me. That was not me.
He almost hurled right there. Tomorrow, more of my interview with Britney. She'll tell us about her feature film debut and the upcoming movie called Crossroads. Britney Spears has climbed to the top of the music industry, and now she's out to conquer the box office as well. I sat down with Britney earlier this week, and this morning she talks about her new movie called Crossroads, a coming-of-age story about 3 friends traveling cross-country with a music-making driver played by Anson Mount.
Bye, 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 lady.
Bye-bye. So you got a little Justin Timberlake NSYNC song in there, didn't you?
Yeah, we had to do that. And they said, we should play a song in the car. And I was like, why don't we play this one? And they're like, okay, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny. So
You must have had a great time making this movie. Was it as fun as it looked?
it was a lot of fun because I had a lot of creative input, like as far as the casting goes. So I really felt like it was my own project.
Yeah, not only the casting, Brittany, but I understand really the storyline. I mean, you had a lot of input. How did this movie come about in the first place?
Well, really, at the time, I had done like 2 albums, 2 tours, and I was just to the point where I wanted to do something different, like for me. And I was getting a lot of scripts that came in, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, why don't I make up my own concept? And once they said I could do that, I was like, oh, cool, let's do my own movie. So I came up with, the girls on a cross-road country trip. I mean, honestly, I still have my 3 best friends from back at home, Courtney, Jansen, and Laura Lynn. So it just really made sense for me. I can relate to that.
Were you afraid, Brittany? Obviously, you've done incredibly well professionally, but this is a whole new venue for you, and I imagine
Whole new.
there were certain concerns for you going in, like, oh my gosh, what if people say I'm a rotten actress or I don't know what I'm doing? I mean, were you nervous?
I was a little nervous at first, yeah.
Had you done much acting before?
I did a little acting when I was younger, when I was like 12 and 13, when I did the Mickey Mouse Club. But I got an acting coach to come in like a week and a half before, so I'd really just fill out the character and know what she was about. But I don't know, I just had to do it for me, and I think I love what the movie's saying, the message in the movie, and not so much, I mean, I may not be the best actress in the world, but I like what I'm portraying, and, it's very, if you have a heart, I think you'll be touched by it. He told us we couldn't drive his car anymore, we can't do that. I wanted people to go to that movie and not see it as Britney Spears. I wanted them to see it as the character. And it was hard for me at first, too, because I was like, oh, God, but then once I started watching the movie more and more, I totally forgot that it was me, and I really got lost with the characters.
Now, I know that it was important for you to be part of an ensemble. Why was that important, Brittany? Did you feel like there's a little more safety in numbers, and if there wasn't so much of the spotlight just on you, it might be a little bit easier?
Yeah, I couldn't have done a movie that was just about me, no. Yeah, so when we started doing the casting and stuff like that, I was really happy that I was able to be a part of it and choose the girls, because like right when Taryn and Zoe walked in, I was like, yes, I knew. They made me feel so comfortable, and they helped me through the movie, So they're great girls, and Anson too. He's really, really sweet. He helped me a lot.
He's sweet, and I have to say, he was really cute, I thought.
He was a little cute, yeah.
We're supposed to kiss?
Thinking of Justin.
Did Justin feel okay about that?
Yeah, he was fine. He just knows that's a part of what we do, and we just, kind of accept that. When he does watch the movie, we just choose to not watch each other during the kissing scene.
I was going to say, because there is a love scene in the movie, and I'm sure that's going to get a lot of attention. Pretty much anything you do gets a lot of attention.
Well,
it's not an out-and-out love scene.
No.
But it's an implicit love scene. The sun goes down, it gets dark, they wake up, and you're like, gee, wonder what they were doing. It's that kind of love scene. But were you mindful of that, Brittany, when it came to filming this, and when it came to including a love scene, about the message you wanted to send or didn't want to send to little girls?
I think that that's real. That's what goes on, and I think that, people can go to the movie and take what they want out of it.
This movie may not be right for your littlest fans.
Right.
I think we should probably point that out, because I watched it, and I certainly wouldn't let my 6-year-old watch this movie, and I'd actually think twice about having my 10-year-old watch it too, because there are some pretty adult themes.
The age is definitely a lot older. No, it's not for 6 and 10-year-olds, I don't think.
So, and I guess you're happy about that, because you want to evolve, and since you are growing up, you'd like to have your audience grow up a little bit as well.
Well, I think it's just something like when you grow as a person, you're going to grow as an artist as well, and you're right, it's just about making that transition and for yourself.
I know when it comes to music, Madonna is a big role model of yours. And while I was watching this movie, I wondered, in terms of actors, who you would like to emulate or who you admire out there in the world of movie making.
I love Goldie Hawn. I love her. I think she's great. Goldie Hawn and Julia Roberts. I think they're great. I think they're really
Want that song in particular, Britney, to have special significance in this film?
Well, actually, the song "Not a Girl" was written for the character Lucy, and I think that's exactly what she was going through in the movie. She's just figuring herself out. She's, you know, coming to terms with figuring out herself and just taking that step on her own, and that's exactly what the song's about.
And it's really a lot about what you've been going through, too, as a person, don't you think?
I can relate to it to a certain extent, yeah.
And you can catch Crossroads when it opens in theaters on February